When you're living with diabetes, it is important to have snacks alongside your main meals in order to maintain your blood sugar levels throughout the day. However, some snacks can do more damage than good. In fact, you might even think certain snacks are healthy for you as a diabetic, when in fact they can cause your blood sugar to rise and trigger other symptoms linked to diabetes, such as insulin resistance and inflammation. So, what are the snacks you need to avoid? Don't go anywhere and keep watching. In this video, we'll share the 5 worst snacks for diabetics. But before we get started, can you do us a favor and like this video, ring the bell for future notifications, and make sure to subscribe to the Diabetics Talk channel for more help managing diabetes. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get not 1, not 2, but 3 free gifts. And now, let's dive into the 5 worst snacks for diabetics, starting with number 5, dried fruits. Dried fruits such as dried apricots, raisins, or prunes may seem like a safe snack for diabetics. They contain fiber and antioxidants. However, they are also rich in fructose, or natural sugar, which can be detrimental for blood glucose balance. This is because the water within the fruit is fully removed when the fruits were dried, which concentrates the fruit sugar to an unhealthy snack for diabetics. For example, 59% of raisins and 53% of dried apricots is sugar. One study pointed out that consuming a high or concentrated amount of fructose increases the risk of insulin resistance, obesity, and type 2 diabetes mellitus. That said, a small study found that consuming dried fruit as a snack impacts blood glucose levels less than eating white bread. But that doesn't mean it is a healthy snack option for diabetics, so limit your consumption or just stay away from eating dried fruits altogether. Number 4, granola. Granola is usually considered a healthy snack option. This is because granola, especially when homemade, contains oats, nuts, and seeds, which sounds beneficial for diabetics, right? But wait, most granolas also contain ingredients like chocolate, dried fruits, oils, and syrup, which can make this snack rich in added fat and sugar. Some granola can have up to 17 grams of sugar per serving, and your blood glucose levels will definitely not like that. In a 2015 review, researchers found evidence that eating food rich in added sugar, such as granola, increases the prevalence of metabolic diseases, such as obesity and type 2 diabetes. This is likely because a high amount of sugar can trigger insulin resistance and inflammation, 2 markers that play an important role in blood glucose balance. And while there is currently no study linking granola to diabetes complications, it is best to avoid store-bought granola, which is rich in sugar. Number 3, peanut butter and crackers. You might love snacking on peanut butter and crackers. After all, this nut butter is a good source of plant protein and healthy fats. However, not all peanut butters are created equal. The same goes with crackers. In fact, this snack combination can often be filled with sodium, saturated fat, and added sugar. 3 things that can be extremely detrimental to your diabetes. 6 cracker servings of peanut butter contains 190 calories, which 45% are from saturated fat and sugar. A review from Diabetes Care observed that snacking on food rich in saturated fat and sugar increases blood lipids, insulin resistance, and the risks of diabetes complications. And while some studies do point out the benefits of eating peanut butter for blood glucose levels, most store-bought peanut butter contains sugar, vegetable oils, trans fats, which can do more damage than good for diabetics. So if you're craving peanut butter and crackers for a snack, it's best to choose organic peanut butter or shift to almond butter and pair it with a whole grain bread instead of crackers. And there are 2 other snacks that you may want to avoid as a diabetic, But before you find out what those are you ready for a free gift? Discover an entire world of diabetes-fighting foods with our new book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. Plus, you'll discover the real reason why type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease are increasing at an alarming rate, and find out what really works when it comes to preventing these illnesses by watching our free 1-hour documentary, The Scary Truth About Sugar. And not only that, we are giving away a free recipe book, Amazing Alternatives to Rice, Pasta, and Bread, which contains over 50 easy to prepare and easy to follow recipes you can eat with the whole family. These gifts are free and waiting for you to grab them in the description box below. And now let's get back to our list of worst snacks for diabetics with number 2, protein and muesli bars. Yes, protein and muesli bars are not always the healthiest snack options for diabetics. Like other foods we've seen so far, some options can be better than others. However, most protein and muesli bars you can buy at the store often contain refined grains and nuts, vegetable oils, and added sugars. Basically, everything you need to avoid as a diabetic. Protein and muesli bars are processed foods with a high glycemic index, meaning that their calorie content can be quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, raising your blood glucose in the process. A study found that consuming protein bars rich in added sugar significantly increased insulin, blood lipids, and blood glucose levels. In short, any snack bar with a long ingredient list is likely to contain plenty of saturated fat and sugars that you should avoid as a diabetic. So stay clear from protein and muesli bars. And number 1, popcorn. You might be surprised to hear that popcorn is often seen as a healthy snack. Popcorn is a type of corn that literally pops when exposed to heat. It is considered a whole grain food that can contain fiber, vitamin B, and antioxidants. So why is it one of the worst snacks for diabetics? Well, finding a healthy type of popcorn is not easy. In fact, most popcorn found in stores, such as microwavable popcorn, contains added fat, salt, sugar, and harmful chemicals, which are detrimental to our health. The popcorn sold in movie theaters is also loaded with trans fat and butter, and it is best to overall avoid popcorn if you have diabetes. Many studies have observed that consuming foods rich in trans fat significantly increase the prevalence of chronic diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart diseases. Overall, it is best to avoid snack options that may seem healthy but have been dried and processed. Choose whole and natural snack options instead if you want to keep your diabetes in check. And there you have it, the 5 worst snacks for diabetics. And now we want to hear from you. Which one has surprised you the most and why? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And before you leave, make sure to claim your free gifts by clicking the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button for more diabetics talk. We want to keep making informative, research-based videos for you. So if you gained value from this video and would like more of it, you can send us a super thanks by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of the video. Thanks for watching, and we hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.